Wake up, knight. You must take up your arms again. This is all very confusing. I know. Focus. Breathe. It will all become clear soon. You were fighting in the last great battle for Britannia. When King Arthur's adversaries marched against the once and future king, you have committed dreadful acts to fulfill your destiny. Do you remember the earth trembling? Can you recall the gathering of terrible armies? You saw Camelot burning and watched the power of magic tearing apart the world at its seams. You led knights and monsters into a deadly storm of fury and blood. You destroyed the ladies of the sea and the lords of the winter. You have killed King Arthur, and with his dying breath, he struck you down. You both died, and yet you both live. You have unleashed something that cannot be stopped. The tide of madness and pain will swallow us all. I have brought you back to end this nightmare, Sir Mordred. I want you to go on a knightly quest. I want you to finish what you have begun. Kill King Arthur, or whatever he has become, after I took his dying vessel to Avalon. Sir Mordred, living and breathing again. But is he truly alive? I wish I could talk to him, but I can't just yet. Serves him right anyway. I've set this dread knight on a dark path, and for now, I can only watch where it takes him. I've brought back King Arthur's nemesis, and wonder if I made the right choice. Mordred did the impossible, after all. Almost killed the king, who cannot be killed. And that's how the nightmare began.
Well, Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that intro, because I didn't see anything but the very end. I was busy wiping my glasses, and because the loading between starting the game, well, selecting all of the stuff that's necessary to get the game started, and it actually playing the intro video took quite a bit of time. It probably wasn't that long, but I'm not doing anything, so it felt like eternity. Regardless, I didn't see anything. I heard some of it, but I'm literally steps away and I don't have the headphones on, so it's all just, you know? Welcome. WeArEuS, and this is King Arthur, Knight's Tale. Or do I have that backwards? Nope, I'm definitely sure, because I've put it into the search enough times. I tried finding this game on Green Man Gaming and Humble Bundle, but it's not there. So I couldn't get it any cheaper than the $40 that it was charging on Steam. Not a fan of paying full price. Well, not necessarily full price. It was still on sale, but it was on sale for next to nothing. Anyway, not exactly a fan of paying full price for things, so I tend to look on those two sites for deals on a game once its price gets, past a certain point. Moving on from that, having input the name of the game that many times, I remember now quite clearly that it is King Arthur, Knight's Tale. Not A Knight's Tale, just Knight's Tale. It's also not on, what is the name of that thing? GeForce Now, which kind of saddens me. So you may have noticed that the frame rate tanked while What's-Her-Face was talking and the tutorial video was playing over here. That's not good. Maybe I should cap the frame rate so something like that doesn't happen. Hopefully that'll help. Oh, curiously enough, we control this with the WASD keys rather than just clicking the character around. Which is, oh, you can do that too, interestingly enough. It's still framey. That's going to be bad. One quick second while I check something. Oh yeah, OBS hates this. May have to turn down the graphics too low.
Wait! Who the hell are you?
I'm here to teach you some manners, lad.
Oh. And now they've got the tutorial thing here again, and my frame rate has tanked to what? It's 10-ish? Okay. Now that that's over, I wonder if I can turn those tutorial videos off. Probably. I typically skip to the audio and video tabs. Anyway, we have Strike, which deals weapon damage, as one would expect. Causes vulnerability to the target for 1 turn, with a cooldown of 2 and a range of 8. Wait, how? Oh, escape to cancel. Okay, so that's AP that it's eating. This right here. Interesting. It's used for movement and actions. So more like divinity then. Wait, it's 1, 2, 3. But if I go here, there's an X in the way, which probably means we provoke an attack of opportunity. Oh, screw it. Let's go here then. Alright, it takes 3 AP to attack. Glad I checked. Unfortunately, space does not end your turn, so I have to click this. Interesting. There's a cover mechanic? Oh, that's delicious. So, what if I move behind this guy? Attack of opportunity. Okay.
Damn, that felt good. But where am I?
I thought that dying could change a man, but I might be wrong.
Hey, who's there? I can hear you. Let me out.
And if I don't? Can I take the coins and armor? The sword at least? Please? What is that weird effect trailing him? No, that's awful. Let's go ahead and save. So this game, this game recently just came out of early access. So, goodness, that is awful. Okay, as I was saying, this game just came out of early access. What? No. This game just came out of early access. I had my eye on it for a while, but as I said, it's been in early access all this time. And now that it's finally out, I've come to claim what was always mine. That's not good. Just go through the door. Go.
What is this thing?
There's a delay on the input for the keyboard. But if I click with the mouse, it acts immediately. Someone should probably do... It could just be my computer. It's strange because it just randomly hates certain games. Some that it shouldn't be able to play, it'll play just fine, and others that it should play just fine sort of end up behaving like this.
More trinkets.
Hey, don't speak badly about trinkets. Can I turn these tutorial videos off, because that's gross. Something in gameplay, floating damage, show Overwatch areas. That'd be useful. Enable quick attack. You can instantly hit your opponent by selecting with the selected hero's basic skill by left clicking. Show available grids. Enemy use tooltip delay. Move camera with mouse. Rotating minimap. Death camera. Camera clipping. Disable camera shake. Should probably do that. Audio's fine. So there's no way to turn off the tutorial videos. We don't need to use that right now. Okay.
Open the door, whoever you are. Help me, and I will help you.
Wow, so needy. I'm of a mind to just let him rot. Who does he think he is? Being in prison and trying to tell me what to do? I'm trying to keep an eye out for loot, but I have to say I appreciate this game being voiced because I had enough of doing it myself.
Well. Sir Kay, King Arthur's seneschal, in a dungeon rotting away, a hero's reward. An honest and capable man, but a bit dull, like an untended blade.
Sir Mordred, the Scourge of Britannia is back. Avalon is not a place for your treacherous kind.
You call him treacherous, and yet you're the one locked up in prison, whimpering. Just as I remember you.
Are you real? Or just a ghost? Tell me, Mordred, do you remember killing me?
You're quite upset about dying, yet you seem very much alive. How so?
Help me escape, traitor. Then we may talk.
See, that's backstab talk. And I'm pretty sure he's already died once. Why would I want to risk that again? I'm curious to know how he ended up here, in prison.
Some of us are still waging a war. I fought and have been betrayed. You are familiar with betrayal, aren't you?
Well, trust was always your weakness, Kay.
And what is yours? Your bloodlust? Your savagery?
I'm not in prison. Technically. Well, I'm not in a cell. He says with his eyes.
Yes, I thought so. You think you're strong enough to fight the taint on this island?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I never said anything about touching anyone's taint. You promised me help if I set you free. How about that?
I keep my promises. I will help you, Mordred. The powers that rule this land decided to trust you with our fate. I don't know how to feel about that. But soon, you must make your very first decisions.
Well, let's open the door, get on the floor. Well, the guy doesn't have any equipment. So what am I supposed to do with him? Well, naturally there was nothing in his cell.
Great. That's my arm over there. Finally. I feel more useful now.
You think a sword makes you less useless?
We must get out of here. Go to the door and let me handle this.
Handle what?
Rascals! I told you that you will pay for this.
What the hell is he doing out of his cell?
It's a strange story. You see, tales of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. So apparently I can change his facing direction. Doesn't matter, they can still move to either side and hit him. Yeah, let's remove the tank from the equation.
Taste my blade.
Well, almost. I realize now I could have just hit him twice. That's my mistake. Oh, we can reserve this. Neat. Deal 75% weapon damage to every unit in a 3-tile wide area. Wait, what's the cooldown for this? Literally 1 turn. So we can use it every other turn then. Wow. You are squishy, buddy. That's dangerous here. Just move to the...
That's it. I was just getting warmed up.
We can't loot these idiots? Well, now I'm just disappointed. This doesn't seem to lead anywhere interesting, but there's a chest in there.
Treasure chest.
Oh, don't mind if I
What do we have here?
Oathstone. And some gold. Neat. Wait. There appears to be... Well... I guess it's not. I hear the sound of another treasure chest. There's nothing in here.
This is the Warden's room. Prepare for battle.
Wait. How do I find... Controls... Oh, that's the button. Alt. Character sheet. They also have a roguelike mode. I have not been timing this video. They also have a roguelike mode. Roguelite, my apologies, mode. So, pressing C, there is no character sheet. Yeah, should probably be side by side. I have no idea what it would be like, naturally, since this is the first time I'm actually playing the game. But I just felt like you guys should know that in case, you know, you're ready to plonk down $40 on a game that this is the first time you've actually seen or even heard of. I mean, it's entirely possible you've heard of it before now and have even been following the early access, but just in case.
Sir Kay, you are really persistent, but I can't let you walk free.
You don't have much choice in the matter now, Warden.
How should we treat this? Should we retreat? No, we can't leave the room. Overwatch, huh? If I move him here, I think we should move them both back. Yeah, I want them in a position where Sir K can womp them both. These two guys, the vanguards, or whatever they are. Now, to do that, I need to make sure they have nowhere else they can go. The door apparently doesn't protect against attacks from this side. Otherwise, there'd be a shield on that. Still, I think it's best to do it this way. And then that. Select an area and consume all remaining AP. When enemies enter the selected area on their next turn, immediately execute one attack for every 4 AP consumed, but only one attack per enemy. Requires at least 4 AP. Ooh. Oh, we get... Oh, that's interesting. If I'd known that, I'd have had them reserve the AP before. Well, from the previous turn, rather than having Sir K activate the Overwatch. Yeah. Come get some. So this guy walked up and got, well, why does he have negative 4 HP? There's a button to check. Isn't that M? No. Naturally, that's the map. Option, inspect soldier. Oh, it's saying that the attack we would deal, the damage from the attack would leave him with negative 4 HP. That's what it's saying. Okay. Sure.
Try harder.
I didn't want to move. Sure, why not? Or we could just attack him in his face and kill him.
They all die the same. Now we should find the one who is truly in charge here.
I'm holding tab to try and highlight things when it's the alt. Actually, why don't I just change it to tab? Make sure tab doesn't do anything else. And then Wait, cycle selection. Why not just switch that to alt? Okay, F1 is currently in use for something. And then tab. Then this for alt. Wait, let's make sure we save. Tinkling. Investigate. The tinkling isn't over.
Some riches to take.
You know, the button is supposed to highlight things, but it's doing a terrible job.
More things to plunder. Careful. It's quite a crowd.
You know very well that diplomacy was never my strong suit.
Interesting. So we could have come up behind the archer, but it just won't let us do anything. Oh, maybe it will. Hold on. Maybe if we cross that point, we enter battle. And I want to start by knocking out one of these archers.
Fight and die like a man.
Deploy your heroes. Select your heroes one by one. Place them inside the green area with the right mouse button. Okay. There we go.
Your Highness?
Shut up. One more.
What's for the slaughter?
Let's actually force him to come to us. The archer. We'll reserve the rest of our AP. Pretty sure that's on R. The archer is going to have to come to us, at least within, there are only 2 cells that he can stand in. He'll probably be able to get a shot at us from here, but that's acceptable. So, let's see. Let's actually face this way. They won't be able to move into range yet. We'll move Sir Kay here. Face that way, reserve, and turn. He's going around behind us, the scumbag. A scallywag. Let's go ahead and do this. If I move Sir Mordred up, or Sir Kay up, this guy, I'm trying to keep him. Currently, Sir Kay is not protected against the archer's attacks by being behind cover, unlike Mordred. So, as a result, I need to move him into a position that makes it impossible for the archer to hit him without exposing himself. And while he tries to expose himself, I'll just move out of position again. For now, I'm concerned that moving Sir Kay up here could still leave him vulnerable to this guy. His movement range isn't that good though. So we could just move Sir Kay up, and that'll be fine. Ooh, with all of that AP, he gets 2 attacks for his turn. Oh, well, he can't actually attack this guy twice, but it's good enough. Dirty bastard. Okay. And then we'll overwatch here while you
Die.
He's probably going to go over here and then shoot Sir Kay. Let's reserve this AP.
Too late to run now.
Predictable as ever. Problem is, he's in a really good position to be annoying. Oh, by the way, we're playing on hard mode, so that's probably why he went around this way rather than coming straight at us like an idiot. I would have enjoyed that actually, but here we are. So, let's see. Sir Mordred is here. And then we move Sir Kay here. This way they're behind cover that makes him have to move in one way or the other. And I'll just keep them behind cover to be annoying. Too bad they can't vault the stuff because it's not that high. Reserve that. Probably. Oh, good. I can just cancel it. Move him here, maybe? He shouldn't have a shot on him. What sorcery is this guy practicing? First things first, we get in range. Then we spin to win.
They all die the same. What master do these soldiers serve anyway?
That would be Sir Tywelin.
Lead me to him. I want to explain him that this is my castle now.
So, you are back as well, traitor. You probably don't remember me.
I wish I knew what you are.
I am just a walking corpse, cheated out of his death. And I will make everyone suffer for this injustice.
Proud words from a walking, nameless corpse.
He was Sir Tywelin, a once noble warrior with 2 sons, both knights.
Alright, what are you doing here?
I fell in battle, like we all did. But instead of gaining new life in legendary Avalon, I've returned as a lost one.
You know, I'm hearing an awful lot of whining and not a whole lot of answers to my questions.
Let me rephrase it, traitor. Camelot is a sacred place, reserved for the once and future king. That is the law. But I spit on the laws of the Lady of the Lake.
Clever man. This is a great way to make an ancient enchantress very pissed.
I'm not afraid of her. Lost ones can't perish. This is our curse and blessing.
By the by, is King Arthur here with you?
He is not. The unholy storm wrecked the ship that brought the dying king to Avalon.
He can't be dead, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
And the raging tempest, something was waiting for the ship. And then the darkness took the king, and all of us in its embrace. Arthur is beyond the Bridge of Sorrows, dwelling on the accursed land of midnight.
Spare me the poetic rubbish. Tell me where he is and I'll let you live. Or whatever you call this existence.
Whatever you do, you need more than a blade to break my curse.
We'll see. Worst case is that you'll keep lamenting after I take your head. Okay, so we've got... Ooh. An archer, too. I don't like that. What's your movement range? Enough to be annoying. Hey, buddy. We'll be seeing you again very soon. So the zombie has 4 blocks of armor. The others only have 2, and the archer's dead this turn. Actually, Sir Kay can deal with this guy. Well, with the archer. I don't want Sir Mordred to deal with any attacks of opportunity. Two turns should be fine. Oh, he killed him in a single hit. I'm actually going to reserve this AP instead. Well, this is probably bad. Unfortunately, we apparently do not have an option to just go into defense mode, so we lash out. And again. And reserve AP like a good boy. So it apparently only reserves half of the AP that we have remaining. That's fine.
That hurt.
Well, nuts. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Oh, he blocked all of the damage because apparently he's a beast. So, you don't need to be alive anymore. Hey, buddy. It's just you and me now. And the guy behind me. He's here too sometimes.
Your head is mine.
Probably would have been better off just having him attack normally. Oh, he does not like Sir Kay at all. I really wish I could see if I moved here and would be able to attack him. No. Attacks from the side don't deal additional damage. At least they don't seem to. But he did wipe the floor with this guy on the ground pretty quickly.
Your head is mine.
Huh? He still had health left. God, it
The
sucks to
battle
not...
is over, and you must make a choice, Mordred. This is merely the first in a chain of similar decisions that will eventually determine what kind of leader you will be. Tell me, what will happen to Camelot?
Ooh. Oh, that's so good. What do we do? You know what? I'm going to be... He already said it. He wants to make this castle his. And so this is my throne room now. And with my band of selected knights, I will fulfill my destiny. And here at the top of the screen, we have what is apparently a summary of what happened in this mission. I am Mordred, and I was reborn on the mystical isle of Avalon, the resting place of the fallen knights. A vision told me my purpose, to find and destroy King Arthur. I woke up in a ruined castle, a reflection of the real Camelot. This is my castle now. I'm still trying to understand the nature of the powers that brought me here, but meanwhile, I have a new realm to build, and an old enemy to kill. Ooh, we gotta level up. So, in this game, there are classes, and as you may have noticed, Sir Mordred is not of the class that deals damage. He is of the class that takes no damage. This is cool. This is acceptable because, frankly, you always need a tank unless you have just overwhelming damage. And even then, you need your people to not die instantly. And speaking of dying, apparently, your characters can die permanently. So, gotta be careful. Anyway, let's see what the point we have goes toward. Or is it for trinkets? Energizing Oath Stone, +2 damage during the first encounter after a rest, completely worthless. Extra health. +2 turn bleeding duration. Only works for someone that can inflict bleeding. Oh, you can knock people down. This is only useful for a defender. This is only useful for a champion. This one goes to anyone, and this is defender only. Not particularly useful, gotta say. Also, this is a tooth on a string. I guess. It's not particularly good. At the very least, they increase his health, which we like. Interesting. Armor is subtracted from any hit's damage, and only the difference is suffered. Depending on the damaging skill's armor breaking, the target will lose some armor. Very interesting. They did level up, I'm certain of that. Ooh. Yeah, I like the bleeding instead. The target suffers 15% damage. I guess 15% of the strike. Nope, 15% of the damage of the strike that inflicted the bleeding, I suppose. Either that or it's 15% of your damage. Sure wish it said which of those it was. Anyway. Casting Stigma causes an additional 10% vulnerability. I don't think I have any more skill points I didn't see. What's this? Okay. I don't see any skill. Oh, we still have one available skill point. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? I could have gotten a new skill. Runs to an enemy and tackles them, dealing 50% weapon damage, and that's what we needed. A knockdown unit is knocked back and sent to the ground and will stand at the beginning of their turn with 50% less AP. Oh, we like that. That means they can't do as much damage or use particularly powerful skills. And it's got a cooldown of 3 turns. Acceptable, considering what it does. with a 50% physical debuff resist. Wait, units with at least 50% physical debuff resist are knocked back instead. What does this effect do? Ooh, Stigma lasts for an additional turn, meaning that... No, there would still be one turn of cooldown, I think. The skill has a two-turn cooldown, and it only lasts for the turn that it's been cast. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to have to go with that. Oh good, he can inflict bleeding too. Definitely worth it then. Just try not to touch the tooth. It's kind of gross. Okay. So, as you saw, Sir K is our damage dealer. Our champion, apparently. He's got traits. Learning active skills costs only 1 skill point. Ooh. 50% loyalty from court titles. While appointed as a hospitaller in the hospice, increases the HP recovered by resting by 4%. -1 loyalty when going to a mission without full vitality. That is something that's going to have to be kept track of. Plus 50% weapon damage for bleeding effects. So bleeding effects are based on the weapon's damage, not necessarily the damage of the attack that inflicted it. The hero gains a cumulative weapon damage for each tile of movement until the end of his turn. That's not very good. Just more damage on the weapon. Stackable weapon damage for 2 turns after every kill. I mean... So what does this do? Additional weapon damage and bleeding. Okay. Death Strike deals 170% weapon damage to an adjacent enemy, but with a -20% armor breaking, and each point of armor on the target reduces the damage dealt by an additional 3 points. Cleave causes bleeding for 1 turn. 3 turns with the trinket he's wearing. Not really. I want bleeding on this. Rage is a passive, which is why that only why it still costs 2 to unlock. I do like me some cleave, though. And having everyone bleeding, I still think this is better. Naturally causes bleeding and additional weapon damage. Let's go with bleeding. And we're all set. Let's see how much time we have left. Ooh, alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have been recording for about an hour. Well, more than an hour now. So, I am going to morality chart. During your journey, you'll have to make tough choices that will affect the outcome of the story and your allied heroes' loyalty. Here you can see your previous morality event choices. Every choice you make will be represented on the morality chart. You can unlock morality abilities and heroes that are unique to that alignment. On the vertical axis, your alignment can go from being a rightful ruler to a reckless tyrant. On the horizontal, it can range from being a devout Christian to being a follower of the old faith. The choice is yours. And naturally, we started off by claiming the throne of Camelot. Because why not? Interesting. I have no idea how I'm going to play Sir Mordred, but I'm looking forward to what it turns into. So, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I certainly hope, I just randomly looked upward and there's a spider in the crevice where the ceiling meets the wall right in front of me. I hate that. But I'm going to leave it because it would likely only make things worse. Anyway, for the third time now, I'm going to try to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode. I know that I started yesterday. I know that yesterday we uploaded the Serpent Rogue, but I just didn't feel it. Worse still, because there would be a lot of crafting where there's really nothing for me to say. So it would be awkward for our purposes here. What is this supposed to be? Building resources. Anyway. So, I did warn you though that it would be debatable whether or not I'd be returning with that game. And, well, now you know. That said, I am not a fan that this cost $40, so I'm hoping that this is really good. It definitely plays differently from how I was expecting. Not being able to loot your enemies is a thing. I'm not upset about that one way or the other. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's fine to phrase it that way. I'm not upset about it, but I mean, if I could have, I wouldn't have been unhappy with it. It's very interesting. So we get loot, but we can't actually equip it during the mission. Very interesting. Anyway, I think that about covers it. I really do want to play more of this game, but until I figure out something with the low frame rate, because the water, look at the water. It shouldn't be moving like that, right? So hopefully I can figure something out so that this plays more fluidly and, is much less taxing on OBS, which is probably going to be a serious issue. I hope not, because there's a lot of talking in this game and most of it's voiced, and I'm really happy about that. And I don't want you guys to miss anything because the game starts becoming framey at the worst possible time. Nevertheless, that's an issue for me for later. For you, for right now, it's time for you to go. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see